Hey everyone, it's Stephanie 1111 Witchy Babe, and I am back with a reading for Taurus energy for the month of June. So welcome all of my subscribers, welcome all you beautiful Taurus suns. I hope you had a fabulous birthday. Let me know what you did in the comment section, and welcome anybody new that is here. So when I say Taurus placements, I mean Taurus sun, moon, rising, Mercury, Venus, Mars, or your north node. So make sure you are checking out your other placements for additional messages. And what I also am doing today is I have started channeling a message from your person. So this is going to be geared towards people that are in difficult relationships or situationships and you're wondering what's going on with the person, those that are not in communication, a message from your person there that we will go over when we get to the love portion of the reading. And so this is, again, general energy and love reading. I don't know if I said that in the beginning. So I have been shifting things just to try to get you guys the most information in the best way possible. Okay, so my reminder that I always give, this is a general energy reading. If you don't vibe with it, then don't take it. It's not every reading that you come across is for you. And this reading, with all of my readings, I set the intention that the only people that the messages are for are going to know that it's for them. There's going to be no question or doubt. It will resonate with your soul on a serious level. You might get chills. You might get like, you know, whatever. And sometimes it's just bits and pieces for others of the reading. That is for them. It's not for everyone. I hope you're not hearing my kids knocking the wall. I'm always apologizing to you guys about my kids being loud, but you know what? Hey, that's, you guys might have to deal with it longer because it looks like homeschooling might be in the cards for this fall. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive on into your general energy for the month and see what's going on for you guys. So I want to see what energy you're going to be dealing with, what vibe is going to be kind of hanging over you guys for the month of June, for Gemini season, retrograde, eclipse season. Oh my goodness. Didn't this come out last reading? So you guys are still in this hedonistic energy. So it came out in its light attributes. It inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty inside yourself. So, you know, you guys might be feeling really good. I know today I'm feeling really, really good. So I don't know what has shifted. I don't know if it's, you know, part of my new things I've been changing up in my life starting to take effect in how I feel, but I'm feeling fantastic. And I think a lot of you guys are going to be feeling really good as well. And just really enjoying the good things in life and not going too overboard. I think last time I warned you guys, like, hey, don't go too overboard. There was like a little bit of concern of maybe, you know, treating yourself a little too much, buying too much, eating too much, drinking too much, like whatever. But it seems like you found a really good balance and you're just vibing, like you're just chill. The stereotypical chill Taurus energy is what I feel here. So what else is going on for you in June? Like I just literally, I made a post. If you guys follow me, you guys can follow my regular Facebook where I just shit post. And I made a post about how like all I want to do is go lay out on a beach with my boobs out and just have some fruit and just like no responsibilities. And that's kind of the feeling I get here for June. So maybe some opportunities to get out of the house a little bit if you can, depending on where you are and like what's going on around there. I keep seeing a beach, so maybe you guys are going to be able to go, some of you can go to the beach if you're not in areas where that's not possible. Yeah, I'm smelling the salt water, the saltiness. Okay, so we have some stuff going on though, because we have the Four of Wands reversed. So the Four of Wands upright is the happy card. It's happiness, it's good things, good vibes, good feelings. Reversed, there can be a bit of sadness to it and also can be an upset within the home. So let's keep seeing what that reversal is about. Confusion. Wonder why I said confusion. Are some of you guys maybe confused about what you're doing with your home, like where you're living, where you're going to live? So it looks like I was looking for some clarification is the word I meant to say. But confusion, that might ring a bell for somebody. Clarification on that Four of Wands reversed is going to be the Four of Cups reversed. So 4-4. Fours are very important for you. Right now, you might see a lot of fours. You might see 4-4-4. Or I just saw 414 flash. So that might be some synchronicities that you're seeing. And I feel like it's very strange. like it's negative, but it's not at the same time. I feel like there was an opportunity within your, what you could do in your home that you really weren't seeing for a while. And now you're starting to see the possibilities. So for some people, maybe this is, you know, you really didn't like where you were living. You didn't like your place, you know, you didn't like your apartment. It's too small, or you want this, you want a yard, you want that, right? But now, like maybe I'm seeing somebody looking at ideas for their patio of how to like make it more of a beautiful space for them, a comfortable space that they can go to, like taking what you have and creating with that. Finding happiness with what you already have. And I also feel like some of you may be finally seeing the opportunity being presented in whatever situation you're in on your home front. So let's keep going and get more details on that. Oh, there's some resistance. Let me get clarification for that, please. Ten of Swords. Two cards just popped out and fell. Oh my goodness. They're going crazy, these three cards. Three cards, not two. Oh, wow. Ooh, this is interesting. So this is starting to go into some relationship stuff too. So I don't know, maybe some of you were living with, or you had plans to move in with another individual, but then like it really fell through. You got your heart broken. You felt betrayed. This could even be like a roommate situation. You're feeling betrayed. But I feel like if that happened to you, the message for that is that, you know, this person is not very reliable, and they're not the type of person that you want to build like a home life with. Like even if it's like a roommate situation, you still have to rely on that person to be like responsible and, you know, get the bills paid on time and all that. They're just not like, they're not reliable in that way. And they were really kind of a negative attachment for you. So if you've lost anybody, or if you're losing somebody in June, if that ends up happening where your relationship dissolves, this is for your best interest. Especially Taurus energy, like you guys need people that are stable. You need people that are follow through with what they say they're going to do. Like you don't need perfection, but you need that. Like you need to know like, hey, like chances are this person will be there for me, or chances are they'll do, you know, they'll cover their end, etc. And I just feel like this person that you might have been considering living with, or a situation like that, is just not like, they are all over the place with their energy, and they need to grow up and probably have a lot of negative financial things happen to them so they can kind of get themselves together. But otherwise, what I feel like is happening here is that there's definitely some really difficult energy surrounding the home, and a lot of like heartbreak. And I feel like this is almost past heartbreak. And there's like this release. There's a release of toxic attachments to situations of the home. Now, I'm hearing that for all of you, it's not going to be like, oh, you know, you get to move or you get to get out of the situation. I just feel like you're not going to care as much anymore. It's like an energetic shift, but you're still like kind of holding on to the problem. So like for people that like, if you're living in a situation where you don't like your roommates, or maybe you're living with your family, it's just like not engaging the things that you normally would, not getting yourself all upset and worked up over situations that you normally would, and seeing the benefit of the situation, you know, the positives that you do have. Because whenever you do focus on the positive more, even if it's annoying, whenever you do, it does open you up to receive more positive things. So let's, especially if you're in a situation where things really do suck, and they like objectively and subjectively suck. And if you can find a light in there, then you generally have something that comes in that eases the burden a bit. Okay, what else about general energy? Well, we have Gemini coming out. This came out in my Aries reading as well. Obviously, we are in Gemini season. So, yeah, so this is like information to explain, communications about fluctuation resulting from the fluctuations of, yeah, something new with the communications. You know, you might have some difficulty communicating this month. Mercury is going to be going retrograde as well, and we are in retrograde season. We're going to have, I think, 6 planets retrograding at the same time. I believe so. So don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. And it's just a lot of inner work, a lot of shadow work. And that, if it's not really happening that much with you, there's going to be people you're around that it's definitely impacting. And so you kind of got to deal with the fallout from that, of maybe their energy. But yeah, I mean, really the most part, I do think somebody here has definitely was considering moving in with another person, and like things just really fell through, and like really, honestly, you're being saved. Like this is a saving grace. So, but your overall energy, the good thing about this reading is, even though it's kind of negative, your overall energy is this hedonist, is this, you know, just enjoying your life, enjoying the good things in your life. I think like a lot of you will be putting some work into your home, into your room, into your safe spaces. I just saw a car, so maybe somebody's going to like make their car all like, I don't know, what can you do with a car? I'm sure there's things you can do. But making it more their space, and just being happy, being chill. Not a lot of energy here in regards to lots of change. More about revelations. And now that we're going to go into the relationship part of the reading, those of you that are dealing with that kind of stuff are probably going to really comprehend that general energy reading if you didn't already, because it definitely ties together. Now, before I read the letter, I want to talk about my cards of the day here, which I put my message on Twitter, but this is, the time of the Hermit is over, and there is somebody coming in. There is somebody coming in. I got that very, very clear, easy message. Sometimes my messages don't come in very easily, but this one did. And so those of you that are single, there is somebody that's going to be coming into your life, and this person's very romantic and they're very charming in a positive way. I know for myself, I have linked the word charming to a lot of negative traits in people, and I don't necessarily trust them when they're charming. But this is going to be somebody that's doing this with good intentions and not negative intentions. So when is this going to happen? Obviously that varies for everyone. I do feel like the majority will be happening after Venus comes out of retrograde, and maybe even after retrograde season ends. So that's going to be later into the fall. But Venus does end its retrograde in Gemini at the end of June. So that could be the start for some of you that applies to. But let's go ahead and read our message, because, and I want to warn you guys, just here is your disclaimer. If you're not in the mood to hear negative things, okay, click out of this video, because this message is hard. It is. I got it and I had a lot of feelings about it after I finished writing it, and then I read it. But I think it's going to be really powerful and really important for some of you. And when I was talking about like clarity and just kind of chilling and vibing in June, I think that some of you that are maybe really attached to a situation still, this will help kind of confirm what you already know. Because when I was writing this, the sensations of these are the thoughts that you already had in your head were coming out really strong in how I felt whenever I was channeling the information. So let's read your message. I need to tell you the truth. It was never supposed to get this far. At first, you're a conquest, and it was a game. I wanted my friends to see that I could get you, and I could get others. Yes, there are others. I'm sorry. I'm selfish, and I'm not worth the effort at this time. You deserve the truth, so now that you have it, please let me go. Okay? So I know that is not what a lot of people want to hear. Again, unless you hear this and you're like, damn, yep, knew it. That's it. Unless you have something similar to that happen to you, if you want to fight and argue with me about it right away, then it's not for you. I don't design my messages like that. These are designed for those that already know that this was what was going on, and they needed that confirmation outside of themselves to get closure and to be able to move on with their life. And so the good thing is, though, is that our message of the day is that all of my single people that have been, you know, taken time on their own, because I feel like, you know, you guys especially that are going to link in with this message, you've been on your own for a minute now. You've been like trying to like understand yourself at a different level. You've built up an inner life, and now it's time for somebody to come in, and maybe this message will help clear that energetic space so this person can come in and find you, I suppose, or you find them, or however it plays out. So let's get into the details of that. We're going to just see what else is going on for Taurus energy in their love and relationship parts of their life for the month of June. So we have the Seven of Wands. I think a lot of you are going to get some sort of contact from this individual. I do think that they're going to actually come through with a truth to you, because there was something about truth, and seeing swords. So swords are communication, swords are truth. I feel like you're going to find out, like it's not going to be maybe just me telling you this information. You're going to find out from them. You're going to find out maybe from one of their friends, like maybe one of their friends is going to hit you up, because like I said in that message, they said they wanted their friends to know they could get you. So it's like, you know, there's other people involved in your connection that you probably don't even know about. Look at all those other sticks that you don't even know about. Like there's other people putting their input in about you, about, you know, you with this other person. And they're also giving advice on this other person of how to talk to you, maybe how to play you, depending on who it is, just to be honest. And maybe one of them or more than one of them has their eye on you too. You know, I feel like this person shared a lot of information about you to these people. And you just need to I would be a little careful. That's all I'm saying with who approaches you. Be a little careful. Be a little defensive. I also feel like for some of you, you'll be finding out about the other people that were involved in the situation. And that might make you feel a little competitive, but I'm here to remind you that queens and kings do not compete. Okay? Let me say that again. Kings and queens do not compete. If there's competition, walk away. So there's no competition. Here you go. You can have them. We don't compete. Period. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, I told you, having your guard up, feeling like you got to put your defenses up, feeling some kind of way. I think this person might be coming in, or they're sending their friends in, or somebody's coming in that's going to make you feel like you got to put your defenses up when it comes to your emotions and your feelings. And just, tap into that, tap into that hedonistic energy. Let shit just go and flow, and don't let these people pull down your vibe, because you have the truth there. And anybody that would disrespect you on this level, to be talking about you in that way to their friends and like making you a conquest, is no one that deserves you. That is somebody so beneath you. Like, no, honey, you cannot deal with this. So some of you, I'm getting the stronger and should be like, don't fall for their BS, because guess what they're doing? They're sitting there screenshotting your stuff and sending it back to their friends. Be like, look, I already got them back. They're not going anywhere. I already got them back. Please don't give them that. Please don't boost their ego in that way. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. What's going on with your love life? What else for this month? Are you just going to be kind of on guard and feeling some kind of way about relationships and all of that? Yes, I like this. But the Queen of Wands, you might have all your defenses up. You might not, be in the best space that you have been when it comes to your love life, but you still have a lot of confidence. So just embody that and realize that, hey, you got all these people trying to be involved in your stuff, your life, your situation. And you had somebody that was trying to chase you to like conquer you like you're a prize. And while that's not like positive in any way, it still shows like who you are. And that is the King of Wands, because everybody wants to be with the King of Wands. Everybody wants to have that energy around them. So don't let one person and their whatever they got going on, their circle of friends or their circle of partners or lovers or whatever is happening, bring you down or bother you. All right, let's get some oracles now. Romantic feelings. Oop, I just dropped that one. Pay attention to the red flags. I just saw the new love card come out. Man, for some of you, this person really is about to have one of their friends come in. Okay, I shouldn't say that. There could be some of you that are dealing with somebody that's diabolical. So like if you're dealing with somebody that has like a lot of Pluto in their chart, a Scorpio, Venus, Scorpio, Mars, somebody, especially if you've had beef with them, or you like had a big blowout fight with them, and somebody that would do something like that vindictive, they could literally be sending somebody into your life to try to mess with you. I don't feel like that's a lot of message for all of you, but I feel like because of how much they've spoken about you, to their friend circle, that there might be somebody that's interested in you as well. And this person might be coming forward, and you need to pay attention to the red flags of that, because I think the whole situation is not good. Like you don't want this person, and you don't want anybody attached to them either. Like it's all messy and just, So yeah, deception. I mean, man, some of you, I just got an image of like a obviously fake account pop up in my head, like a fake Facebook account is what pops in my head. Some of you are dealing with people that are like, oh my goodness, just leave this person alone, guys. You're dealing with somebody that is like watching your stuff on like an alternative account. Yeah, this is just, but here's the thing that I feel here at the same time from your person. Like it started as a game, but it like went really far for them too. So like while like it's a game, while they still want to look good in front of their friends, they still feel some kind of way about this, especially if they have any friends trying to approach you. So, very interesting. I think you need to be really careful though with if they do come back up into the picture, especially next month. I mean, we're in Gemini season, so you know, just know what you're dealing with. Be honest with yourself. Like, I don't like to tell people like just, I mean, I shouldn't say that because I do it all the time, where I'm like, just block them, leave it alone, because I know that's not like reality. I know we get curious. I know we want to see like, have they changed? Have they not? Go into it knowing who they are and not expecting any change. If you already go into it knowing who you are, then you don't get your hopes up and you don't get sucked into BS and you can see things clearly. But if you go in with that, they've changed, that's where you get swept under the Neptune delusion of nonsense and fuckery. Okay, one more card or two more cards here and then I'll wrap it up for you guys. I think you guys, for most of the part though, like this new relationship is not starting for you in June. So I'm sorry to tell you that, but I do think it's something that for the majority of the collective anyway, it was going to be hitting after Venus comes out of retrograde. Yeah. So like you know, your guides and everybody wants you to know like, hey, yeah, like this relationship, yeah, you guys have a ton of chemistry. You guys did like each other. You guys were having fun, but that the intention of why it started was really messed up. That's the problem, is where was the root of it? It was in just trash. It was crap. But there was a lot of passion that ended up happening between you two. They felt that too. There's a bit of codependency, a bit of obsession still going on between you two. There's possessiveness. Like I said, I feel like this person has said too much, even for them, to their friends about you. Now they got friends that are interested in trying to mess with you, and they don't want that. So that's why this person might come back into the picture to try to like state their claim, I hear. But it's like you just don't want to deal with any of this. So if you do, if you know your friend, your ex's like friend is coming up and hitting you up, just know what the intentions might be behind that. If your ex comes back, know what the intentions might be behind that and move forward accordingly. But for the rest of you that are going to stick with the, no, screw that, I'm not dealing with it, I'm going to keep moving. You do have something coming to you later on this year that is going to be really, really positive. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. Again, I'm so sorry it wasn't very positive, but sometimes we need the truth, right? So that's what helps set us free. That's what helps get us on our path. And I hope I was able to provide that for you. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you all next time.